Before we begin, please be advised. The following is a reenactment of federal court testimony from the trial of Sean Diddy Combs, voiced by actors. The content may be disturbing, and some language has been censored to comply with YouTube standards. These are the statements made in court on May 13, 2025, including those by Cassie Ventura and the prosecution. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
All rise.
The government calls Cassie Ventura. How old are you?
38.
What is your work?
Musician and entertainer.
How long were you with Sean?
10 years.
Did you get in arguments?
Yes, it would result in violence, dragging.
What else did he do?
Stomp me in the head if I was down.
How frequently was he violent?
Too frequently. I would get black eyes and bruises.
Let me show you a video. Where is this?
The Intercontinental in Los Angeles. It was after a freak-off.
What does that entail?
The hiring of an escort, setting it up.
How did you feel when he first asked for it?
Confused. Nervous. I wanted to make him happy.
Did you agree to one when he first proposed one?
Yes. Then there were more. It wasn't something I wanted to do, at least not that frequently. I didn't know what no could turn into.
What do you mean?
Making him angry.
What were you afraid would happen if you said no?
At the time, he had blackmail materials.
What did you give the government?
Laptops.
I've handed up GXB. Do you recognize it?
Yes, I've reviewed this drive. It has communication and documents pertaining to Mr. Combs.
Did you review photos on it?
Yes.
What's this photo?
Me in 2004 with Carrie Morgan.
When did you sign with Bad Boy Records?
2006. It was a 10-album deal.
Did you release any after late 2006?
No.
Who's in this photo?
Kim Porter. She was Sean's ex from before me, and the mother of his children.
Where did you celebrate your birthday in this photo?
In Las Vegas. Carrie Morgan was there too. We are out on his patio on my 21st birthday, VMAs.
What happened then?
Sean kissed me in the bathroom. I ran back to my hotel. I told Carrie.
When you got back to New York,
I'd visit him in the Trump Hotel in Columbus Circle. His apartment was being renovated.
where were you going with your music career?
Trying to come up with a concept. Sean called all of the shots.
Did you visit Sean in Miami?
Yes. I went with Carrie Morgan and Dallas Austin.
What did you and Sean do together?
Sexual intercourse. He gave me Blue Dolphin ecstasy on a boat.
Had you once before taken ecstasy unintentionally?
Yes.
How did you take ecstasy unintentionally?
It was in Gatorade.
When you took it intentionally with Sean, how did it feel?
Like rolling.
At the time, what did you think?
That we were spending a lot of time together. I thought we were monogamous.
Was it made public?
No. I was his artist, also his family, his children.
Who was linked to him publicly?
Kim Porter.
How did Sean treat you at this time?
We had fun.
What was his lifestyle like?
He had all these assistants. He could get things done. He traveled quite a bit.
What's this photo?
Sean and I at a strip club in NY, like 2007 or 2008, Halloween.
How did Sean's moods vary?
Day to day.
When it swung, could you describe it?
Anger. Zoning out.
How did it impact you?
Greatly. The next thing I knew, I was getting hit in the face. There was also psychological abuse. He'd tell me to watch my mouth, change my face.
How would he keep tabs on you?
We didn't live far apart. He'd send security to come find me. Or a trusted assistant.
Like who?
David James. Christina Quorum.
Was your relationship exclusive?
No.
Did you see other men?
Yes.
Did Sean see other women?
Yes. He said, "I am Puff Daddy." I was insanely jealous.
Did you move to LA with him?
Yes. He wanted to be close to his kids who were there.
Where did you live in LA?
875 Comstock Avenue, Wilshire Corridor condos.
How tall was the building?
No more than 17 floors.
Where did Sean live?
200 South Mapleton. Sean would use a golf cart to get back and forth.
Who paid your rent in LA?
Sean, except when I had the house in Studio City.
Why'd you pay then?
I could afford it then. And I wanted to have some control. It was accepted.
By whom?
Sean.
How many songs did you write while with Sean?
Hundreds. Most were never released. Some got leaked on the internet. Some on mixtapes.
How many albums on your deal were not released?
9.
Did you get paid for them?
No. The freak-offs became a job. There was no time to do anything else but do them, then try to recover.
How much time in your week would freak-offs take?
The longest was 4 days. Significant periods of time.
Welcome back.
Who was your manager at Bad Boy Records?
James Cruz.
What did he tell you?
That he was managing me with one hand tied behind his back. He had to check everything with Sean.
How did you make money if your records weren't being released?
I did hosting parties when Sean approved them.
What comments did Sean make about your physical appearance?
That I looked too Mexican with my hair like that.
How did he like your nails?
White. French tipped.
Hair?
It varied. I shaved my head in 2009.
Your body?
He told me to work out, prepare for the freak-offs.
How did you feel about his comments?
It varied.
What else did Sean pay for?
Cars.
Did he give you cash?
Yes, but he would take things away, depending on how he felt.
What else would he take away?
My self-confidence.
Who would take things away?
Staff. I assume staff.
Objection. Jury will disregard that last answer.
Who took your laptop and phone?
Security.
How long would they be gone for?
However long I was being punished for.
How often were you in contact with Sean's staff?
Daily.
Who are in these photos?
Christina Coram and Ms. Fletcher.
What did you call Miss Coram?
KK.
And who's this?
D-Rock. He was Sean's security.
Did you get piercings?
Yes, Sean came with me.
Which of his homes did you have freakouts in?
Miami, New York.
What other homes?
My homes, all but Studio City.
In what other cities?
Atlanta, Ibiza.
In what hotels in NY did you have freak-offs?
Trump, Gramercy.
Intercontinental?
44th Street, yes.
Elsewhere?
Mandarin Oriental. Fontainebleau.
What names were used?
Jackie Star. I used Frank Black.
What supplies for freak-offs?
Astroglide, baby oil, condoms.
Who brought the supplies?
Security, Sean's assistants.
Which brand of baby oil?
Johnson's.
How was it used?
Sean said, "You need to be glistening."
Were there freak-offs where you ran out of baby oil?
Objection, Your Honor. This is irrelevant.
You also mentioned Astroglide.
Same objection. Irrelevant.
Sidebar.
We were just talking about Astroglide. How was it used?
Lubricant.
If you ran out, what?
We'd call either staff or the bell desk, give them a tip.
Were the freak-offs lit?
Initially it was candle, strong-smelling Glade.
Any other use of candle wax?
A few times poured on my body.
Who set the temperature of the room?
Sean. I was expected to do freak-offs on my period.
Did you want to do that?
No.
Did you want to be urinated on?
Objection.
Grounds
Asked and answered.
overruled.
No, I did not want it.
How did it feel?
It was disgusting. It was too much. I choked. No one could think I wanted it.
Why were you choking?
Too much urine in my mouth.
Who else urinated on you?
Sean.
Did you want Sean to urinate on you?
I didn't want anyone to urinate on me.
How often did it happen?
Often enough.
Which hotel charged the most for damage to the room?
The Intercontinental in New York. They redecorated the whole room for ridiculous money.
Back to the urination.
Ms. Johnson, only a few more questions.
Why didn't you say no?
It was obvious I didn't want to be on the ground being urinated on by two men.
Where did you find escorts?
Initially, Craigslist.
We'll break here.
Ready? All rise.
Ms. Ventura, in what cities did you respond to ads on Craigslist?
In New York.
Did you respond to ads on Backpage as well?
Yes.
Who directed you to communicate with escorts?
Objection.
Who, if anyone?
Same objection assumes a fact, not an evidence.
Did you ever reach out to escort independently?
No.
Did you ever not use an escort who arrived?
One couldn't perform, so Sean sent him on.
What was a safe escort?
Not a cop, and someone who'd not run and tell everyone about their experience with us.
Why not a cop?
I learned that this whole situation was not legal.
Objection.
Jury will disregard that last answer.
How did Cash get there?
Security. Or he brought it himself.
The escort, Dave. Do you know his real name?
Clayton Howard.
Who is this?
Daniel.
What service did you use?
A dancer service.
Do you recognize Jules?
Yes.
In what cities did you have freak-offs with Jules?
NY. LA. Vegas.
Do you know his last name?
No.
Who's this?
I knew him as the Punisher.
Did you use drugs at every freak-off?
Yes. I need to disassociate and become emotionless.
Who else used drugs at freak-offs?
Sean did. Sometimes the escort.
What other drugs did you use?
Special K, GHB, mushrooms.
I'll read Sean's parts of this email. You read you.
When should I take the thing? When will you be there?
Pausing you there. What did you mean?
Drugs.
I took mine. I'm flying. What does he mean?
He's high.
Why did you take more drugs?
To not be present with the experience.
Why?
Because it was something I hated.
How did you react to ecstasy and MDMA?
It could make me vomit.
What would he say?
To continue.
Did you want to continue to have intercourse when you wanted to vomit?
No.
How does GHB make you feel?
Drunk. Tipsy.
Cocaine?
Makes my heart race. I'm not a huge fan.
Mushrooms?
The walls come alive.
We'll take a break. You may continue.
When drugs ran out, how did you know who to reach out to?
Sean would tell me.
What would happen after the escort finished on you?
Sean would want it put on his body in the next room.
Did you do that?
I did.
Where?
Usually on his nipples.
Did you want to do that?
No.
How did you feel?
I was an object, being heavily objectified by men. Sometimes he would watch by FaceTime.
Were some sessions recorded on your devices?
Because they were there.
If you saw them on your device, what would you do?
I would delete them.
Why?
They were disgusting. I never wanted anyone to see them.
Were Sean's devices used sometimes?
Yes. I asked him to delete them.
Did he?
I don't know.
Did you ever leave a freak off before it was over?
Yes. At the Century City Intercontinental, I finally had a premiere coming up, and I didn't want to mess it up, but Sean hit me.
At what point did Sean hit you?
Between sessions.
What happened next?
I got to the elevator. Next thing I knew, I was thrown to the ground.
Who threw you down?
Sean. He grabbed me by my neck and my hoodie.
Let me show you the video. What are you doing?
Trying to use the hotel phone.
What is Sean doing?
Taking my phone and my bag.
We'll break for the day.